What's going on, family? It's your girl, Coach Niche. Welcome back to the Burnout to Bliss series. Today, I want to get right into the topic of fasting. This summer, I did a 28-day cleanse where I went completely raw vegan, just straight live foods. And a lot of it was due to some things that were going on inside of my body. I was having some hip pain that was bothering me a lot. And I also had an abscess that I didn't know how this thing got there, but it was a very uncomfortable spot between the legs. And I'm like, why is this happening? But a lot of stress was going on at the time. And the way I know best how to reset my body is by eliminating foods, the foods that are linked to my emotional eating. So for me, I love going for chips. And when you eat chips, it's usually linked to you being highly stressed. You want the salt, it makes you feel better. When I go for sweets, it's because I'm feeling lonely. I need comfort. It's like a warm hug almost when I'm having a chocolate chip cookie or some type of vegan candy. And I understand these links within myself. I would ask you if you do. Do you know why you reach for certain foods? The parasites that are inside your body is making you do certain things. And so I have done 3 day, 7 day, just juice, herbal teas. But to go this long eating just straight up salads and making like these raw sushi rolls was a little challenge for me. But I was up to it because I wanted to clean out my body. I wanted to give it the reboot, the restart that it needed. So I started doing this in June, and then I actually met with Queen Afua, and there she just, I would say, like sparked the light back inside of me, because I go really hard, if you know me, on holistic health conscious eating. I'm all about not having the processed foods as much as you can in your body, because I know how it can give you the brain fog and upset your stomach, the headaches that come with it, a womb cycle when your menstrual cycle's off, the clotting that comes from it. So I'm usually pretty strict with myself, but the past year, I just had so much going on emotionally within my business, within my life, that I fell off the wagon a little bit. And it happens. But to know what you need to get back on is what's important. So when I went to Queen Afua's 1 day, actually 2 day intensive, and hearing her say the things that I'm saying, and she's been in the game for decades, and I'm like, I gotta get back on my shit. So I decided to continue going raw because I had already started before her intensive. And that led me to doing actually more than 28 days. And within those 28 to about 35 days, the reason why I love fasting is because it helps clearing up that brain fog. You lose weight if that's something that you're looking for. But for me, the weight was spiritually and emotionally. I had so much shit that I was carrying from relationships, from my business, from trying to put so much pressure on myself to be X. And that is what causes that burnout. It's putting all these societal pressures on yourself, your goals that you want to hit, and maybe you're not hitting them. And then it goes to your body physically. And then you get things that are the physical pain. And you're like, oh, I need to take this pill. And it's like, no, you need to clean that shit out. And when I went on this cleanse, on this journey, it was liberating. I felt lighter physically, mentally, spiritually. My meditations felt more clear. And I know for me, when I stop eating as much food, this always happens. So it's kind of like a high for me. But also the triggers that were coming up, I was able to move through them better. I was able to sit with myself. I slowed down a lot. I wasn't trying to be this busybody person. I removed certain things from my business just to be with myself, because how often do you just sit with yourself and let the tape play? All the thoughts come up. And this to me is what this cleanse did. And also challenging to figure out, what am I going to eat besides just these smoothies and drinking these tonics? So it made me a little bit more creative in the kitchen, in addition to following some of the things that Queen Afua suggests as well in a book that I was reading from her, Heal Thyself. It's empowering when you're able to push through the limitations that your mind sets on you. And so as an empowerment wellness coach, I'm constantly pushing people to their edges, and it sucks. I'm always pushing myself to the edge. And the days when the triggers hit and you're crying, your head's in the pillow, it doesn't feel good. When you really feeling that burnout hitting you and you want to quit, you want to stop, it feels like that's all you can do. Like there's a dark cloud walking over you. And I've had that dark cloud pouring on me. And I allow myself to have those moments. Sometimes it's a good hour or two, sometimes it's more. But I always know that the sun always comes out after the rainstorm. And so I give myself the grace, and then I say, okay, well, do you really want to quit? Do you really want to stop? And usually the answer is no. I know what my goals are. I know what I want to be able to do in this world and this life to be able to give to you all. And that comes with putting me first. So this video is just a little bit of a different way to help with your burnout. If you're ever interested, try going raw vegan for 7 days. And really it's just eating live foods. Try it for 4 days, try it for 2 days, 24 hours, start off small. If you need help, I'm more than here to be able to walk you through it. On my retreats that I do, we actually have some live food demonstrations as well, and we cook together. If you're looking for community, if you're looking for one-on-one support, please don't hesitate to reach out to me in my DMs. I have a retreat coming up April 25th to 28th in Douglasville, Georgia. If community is what you want, that's sisterhood. But if you're just looking for one-on-one, someone to walk you through your spiritual wellness journey, then DM me and let's have a conversation. All right, peace, family.